AM 870, KRLA The Answer. My name is David James, and welcome in. This is Lose Weight, Gain Life with founder and wellness director Dr. Claude Matar, a board-certified naturopathic physician and clinical nutritionist with the Pasadena Weight Loss Center, in practice for 17 years in Pasadena. And doctor, we're here in the holidays, and welcome to KRLA, and thank you for having Lose Weight, Gain Life here on KRLA.
Dave, thank you so much. This is the definitive program to help you be well, fit, and slim naturally. No more fat diets, no more dangerous pills.
All right, well, this sounds excellent, especially as we're rolling into Christmas and New Year's, the holidays here. And then during the next few minutes, Dr. Matar is going to strip away the myths of weight loss and give us the facts we need to enjoy our favorite foods while maintaining a healthy and flattering look. And today our topic is debunking the myth it is inevitable to gain weight during the holiday season. And is that right? I can enjoy my favorite foods of the Christmas season, like a pecan pie warmed up with
vanilla
ice cream on top of it?
Of course you can.
And be okay with that?
Of course you can. You need to learn how to do that. It's just the how that makes the whole difference. And that's what we do with our patients. We show them how to do that. You should not deprive yourself. What's the point of going through the holiday without being able to enjoy your food?
Well, because people say, oh, if you eat that, come on, you're gonna gain some weight. I mean, how can someone actually go through the holiday season and not gain weight with a piece of pecan pie?
Well, let me tell you how I eat it.
All right.
I eat it slowly. I really savor it. I eat it mindfully. I enjoy it. I love it. I love pecan pie, just to let you know. And if it's warmed up and you have the vanilla ice cream on top of that, it's just amazing. Why would you not eat it? The only thing that you need to really know how to do is how to eat it so that you don't gain weight. You eat less of it. You eat it slowly. You allow more taste buds to actually fire up and be excited about the flavor. And that means the brain is going to notice that you're eating more and more and more of it, where in fact you're just eating less and less of it, but you're enjoying it. You're loving it. And at the end of the day, you're not going to be gaining weight.
Right. So is it a myth then? Someone says you've got to deny yourself any of that stuff. Eat carrots and celery through the holiday season.
Oh, no.
No, I mean, you can't do it. You've got, because you're going to gain weight.
No. The thing is, if at the end of the holiday season, all that you can accomplish is to maintain your weight, I think it's great. Because we're not going for... Of course, you can lose weight if you wanted to, and I can show you how to do that. However, if you can maintain your weight, it's a great product. It's a great result. You should be happy with that. Because it's not about losing weight every single day when you're on a weight loss program. Mm-hmm. It is about losing weight for the rest of your life.
Right.
It's losing weight once and for all.
Right.
That's really the whole idea. It's a process. It is not a fad diet. It's not a quick fix. It doesn't work that way. Therefore, I always tell my patients, I'm so glad you're here, because every single person who needs to lose weight needs to be under professional supervision. A lot of people do not realize that. They think, I can eat less and exercise more. What else should I do? Well, there's so much more that a professional guided program can help you with. And that's where we come in.
And that's what you offer. And it doesn't have to be expensive. In fact,
No.
what you're offering right now through the holiday season, I mean, look at this. Full testing, consultation, evaluation with you, Dr. Matar.
Yes.
And the program, one time, $75?
Yes.
Regularly $395. You're offering it between now and New Year's Day. One time, $75. Consultation,
right.
Evaluation with you, full testing, the program. What's that mean? I mean, that's...
It means a lot,
incredible.
actually.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole $75. That's nothing.
The whole idea is for you to do it before the end of the year, because we want to prove to you that you can actually start a program, a wellness program, whereby the weight loss is just a byproduct of it. You will feel better. That's why we use the word life in the name of our program, because that's what you're gaining. You're losing weight, you're gaining life. We wanted to make sure that you understand that you don't have to go through the holidays feeling guilty about what you're eating. We want you to enjoy what you're eating and not gain weight. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I'm a good teacher, but I'm also a good student. I learn from my patients, and they tell me how they do things, and I learn. And I take this information and reprocess it and deliver it to my patients, to the next patient, and the next patient. So my advice is practical, doable. It's not just a good idea or a good concept. It's something that people can, one, understand, agree with, and actually do and see results with.
So you're saying we don't have to deny ourselves, and it's just a matter of teaching ourselves how to consume anything we desire to eat, but how to eat it correctly. There's a correct way of eating it.
There's a correct way of eating it, which is one of the many answers to that question. The other answer would be to prepare for it, to know that, for example, tomorrow I have an event, and tomorrow I'm just going to eat whatever I want. Not quantity-wise, though, because you're going to learn, and the body will adjust. The body is an amazing creation. It can adjust. It's very forgiving, but it can also adjust. It can learn how much you should eat, and you will notice that by eating less, you can be very satisfied. Nevertheless, if you plan those events, let's call them departures from the plan. If they are planned, if you know what to do before the event and what to do after the event, there is no chance that you're going to gain weight.
How about that?
But during the event, you're actually living the event,
right?
Enjoying the event, doing what you need to do.
Not living in that moment of being at the event, denying yourself what it is that you would like, the pleasure and company of being around people that you are friends with, that you enjoy working with, new clients, new customers, whomever they might be. You're still able to enjoy the event without denying yourself any of that stuff.
Absolutely. And I've heard so many stories from my patients tell me that before they saw me, they would go to events, deny themselves everything, and leave the event hungry because they're not supposed to eat these foods. They're not supposed to gain weight because they don't know what else to do. Mm-hmm. They go home, they're starved, and they start eating at home after a long event. It makes no sense.
Why don't we bring one of your patients in, lost over 100 pounds, back through the holiday season. I want to ask Pastor Ned Beadle. Pastor Ned, you say you've lost 105 pounds. Did you go through last Christmas season not eating pecan pie or anything you didn't want to eat?
No, I ate a piece of pecan pie, and and I enjoyed it quite a bit, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it.
The way it should be, huh?
Yes, it was delicious.
So tell us then, 105 pounds, tell us your story about Dr. Matar and rolling into the Pasadena Weight Loss Center and just your story, Pastor Ned.
Well, about 2.5 years ago, I was in a process to have a weight loss surgery done, and then they make you go through 6 months of a process in order to make sure you're a sure candidate. And I was in that process because I was at that point of desperation, and I just didn't know what else to do and what else to turn to. And I had tried all the fad diets, and I'd lost weight, and I gained it, and I lost weight and gained it. So that was the story of my life, And so the last time I'd lost weight, I lost about 80 pounds, but I put back about 120 pounds of that. And so it was just very demoralizing for me. So I felt so frustrated, and so I felt the only thing I could do was turn to weight loss surgery, and so I was in that process. And my family, a couple members of my family were quasi supportive of me, but I had one of my sons who said, "Dad, please don't get your stomach cut out. Please just don't do that." And I said, "I'm desperate." He goes, "Well, if that's the only thing you're going to do," and he said, "I don't want you to do that, but I'll support you, but I don't want you to do that." And so he just kept resisting me. And finally, one day I was sitting going through the process, and they kept telling me all the way through it that this surgery will not work unless you change your lifestyle. So you can get around the surgery at some point. If you don't change your lifestyle, the surgery just won't work. I shared that with my son, and my son basically said, "Hey, Dad, well, why don't you keep your stomach and change your lifestyle?" And
Wow.
and then my wife had a friend of hers had seen Dr. Matar, and she said, I'll get 100% behind you if you go and see Dr. Matar. So I called up and arranged for the consultation. I went through all the tests and the consultation. In the consultation, he basically shared with me one of my major problems was that I was lacking sleep, and that was fighting against me getting the weight loss that I needed. But I also remember one thing that Dr. Matar said to me the first session. He said, "I just need to know if you're willing to keep the weight off." And I said, "I don't understand the question." And he goes, "Well, if you're not willing to keep it off, then if I help you to lose it and you gain it back, it's going to be more of a detriment to your health." And I said, I'm committed to that. And the other thing that he told me that has stuck with me for the last 2 years, and that the comment, I just wrote it down before I came on air, was he said, "Your body will shape to your lifestyle. if you change your lifestyle, your body will naturally shape to it. So you have to change your lifestyle. And so things he had me do, just beginning to the eating plan, which is, my gosh, the eating plan, I thought it's not as hard as I initially thought it was, because I get to eat a lot of stuff, and I eat lots of vegetables, and I eat lots of beans and rice and chicken and certain beefs, certain times during the week. But I don't deprive myself. I just eat the right things. And the other thing is that he just kept harping on me about changing my lifestyle, about getting into just active. I mean, he had me. He was such a great motivator in the sense he kind of knew I was competitive, and he said to me, he said, "Can you walk 10 minutes a day?" And I said, "I can do 20 minutes a day." And he goes, "No, I just want you to do 10 minutes a day." And so I did 10 minutes a day, and then the next week I come back, he goes, Can you walk 15 minutes a day? And I said, "Sure." And so then the week after that was 20 minutes. And so what he kept doing is he kept pushing me every week another 5 minutes or another 10 minutes, and to the point that I was walking an hour to an hour and a half a day. And it was just it became a habit, a routine. If I'm going to make this a lifestyle change, I need a goal. So I set a goal for myself 14 months out from that day to hike to the top of Mount Whitney in one day, which was a 22-mile hike. And I knew if I made that goal, and I advertised it to all my friends at the church and on Facebook, it would hold me accountable, and it would make me go to the gym every day, which it did, because I had to train for that hike. And August 29th, I completed that hike in 18 hours, and it was wonderful. And I walked up that hill that day 105 pounds lighter than when I first walked into Dr. Matar. And so, and the day after I hiked the mountain, 2 days later, I was right back at the gym, because it was part of my lifestyle. And and I still eat the same way I do. And Thanksgiving Day, I enjoyed French apple pie with ice cream on it, and it was delicious. And yet, and I got on the scale the next day, and I saw exactly what had happened to me. I put on 1 pound extra, and I said, I know what I need to do today to take that pound off. And so I just did what I needed to do. So every day, I enjoy that.
So Pastor Ned, then, seeing Dr. Matar literally has changed your life when you walked into the Pasadena Weight Loss Center. You didn't have surgery on your stomach, no staples, none of that stuff. Nope. And you are now 105 pounds lighter. I'm going to ask you a question here in just a second, but I want to encourage all of you. This is Lose Weight, Gain Life, the Pasadena Weight Loss Center, and you've been hearing Pastor Ned discuss about how he has shed 105 pounds, Thanksgiving, enjoyed all the feast of Thanksgiving, had his apple pie a la mode, gained a pound, but here he is maintaining his 105 pounds off. So here's the thing. If you're tired of dieting, you're tired of the yo-yo thing, you want to lose weight and keep it off forever, yet be able to enjoy life and eat the things you enjoy. Who don't want to do that? It's a one-time $75 fee, full testing, consultation, evaluation with Dr. Matar at the Pasadena Weight Loss Center. The program, regularly $400, $395. Yours for $75 if you call now between now and January 1st. The number is 626-844-4686, 626-844-4686. Be the next success story, just like Pastor Ned Beadle at Desert Winds Church. I'm going to ask Ned here a question here in a second, but Doctor, I want to ask you, when Ned came into your office and he had that 105 pounds on him, share your side of what he just shared with his story. What were your thoughts? What happened? How did you take him down the road of the success story that he is?
I took him one step at a time, and that's really one of the secrets of success. And you should really consult with your, not doctor, you should consult with your patients. You should find out what they like, what they dislike. You should find out where they stand in terms of this process. Are they really ready for it or not? Is there any part of this lifestyle change that I want to put them on, this journey? Is there any part they're absolutely ripe and ready to take on? Are there any other parts that they're not ready to take on? And if they're not ready to take on these parts, I will not even mention those.
Right.
You see? Mm-hmm. And I will focus on the areas of their life that they can actually change easily, one step at a time.
Well, one of those was sleep?
Absolutely. Sleep has a lot to do with weight loss. And sleep, hydration, nutrition, exercise, other health conditions, and so forth. It's not just about, here's a diet. I personally do not believe in dieting. Diets do not work. We have hard statistics on that. 95% of those who diet do not get the weight off. When they do get the weight off, it comes back and then some. So it's not really a good strategy. I believe in eating. I really believe in enjoying food. And when you do that, the brain recognizes those signals. And when the brain does that, you lose two things which are extremely essential to your success: hunger and cravings. You just lose these two things. And it's a joy for me to see patients come through my door, tell me, what is it that we're doing? What kind of food are we eating? I mean, is there a trick to this? And I go, what do you mean? Why are you asking this question? They said, we're not hungry anymore. You see, and we have no cravings anymore.
So it's training the body. You were talking about, and by the way, we're talking with Dr. Claude Mattar, board-certified naturopathic physician with Pasadena Weight Loss Center. This is Lose Weight, Gain Life. My name is David James here on KRLA, and $75 one-time fee, full testing, consultation, evaluation with Dr. Mattar, and your program for $75. You were talking about teaching the body to savor food, and this helps us not gain weight. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Because that sounds so simple.
Absolutely. Now, let's take some kind of practical approach to this. Let's assume that you love cake. You're assuming also that I can't have cake and not gain weight, because that's what normally happens, right? What I'm saying is, yes, you can have cake if you know how to do it. For example, you want to have a piece of cake? Have a piece of cake. Have the kind of cake that you actually absolutely love. Have one bite, close your eyes, and enjoy it. Don't swallow it quickly. Allow it to stimulate as many taste buds on your tongue as possible. Because first you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it for much longer. The same bite. We're still talking about the same bite.
Right.
You'll enjoy it for more and more and more time. The brain is going to get the signal over and over and over again that you're having sugar and fat and something that's really delicious and so forth. We're talking about something that creates comfort in the body, comfort food, basically. And when you do that, you will eventually have one bite, naturally, not because you're supposed to, 2 bites, maybe 3 bites, and stop naturally. Try it. It's amazing. This is how you train the body. This is how we train it, and it's very effective. It's amazing.
We're talking with Dr. Claude Mattar. This is Lose Weight, Gain Life. $75 one-time fee, full testing, consultation, evaluation with the doctor, and the program at 626-844-4686. Only good through New Year's Day, and 626-844-4686, PasadenaWeightLossCenter.com. Is there any reason, Pastor, that anyone listening to KRLA right now, hearing doctor speak and you speak, is there any reason why they shouldn't call?
Not for $75. That's a great deal. It really is. Because honestly, I've been seeing Dr. Mattar now close to 2 years, and I'll tell you, the expertise that he gives, and just the way he knows how to motivate people and talk to people. And I remember one time when I was ready to walk. I was walking 20 minutes today. I said, I think I can do 30. He goes, no, I don't want you to do 30. I want you to stay at 20. I want you to build it into a lifestyle. I don't want you to, he says, if you go out and try to exercise right off the bat an hour and a half, you'll quit. He said, but if you just keep doing it little by little by little, it becomes part of your life, becomes part of your routine. And so it was, he knows all those little things on how to motivate people.
Well, let me ask you this. When it comes to that motivation, how did it change your focus and your scope of how you enjoy food and eat food? You're not denying yourself anything, but you know how to enjoy and savor. How did that change your life and encourage others to reach out to doctors so that they too can have the same potential success as you had with 105-pound weight loss and maintained it and kept it off?
Well, I think the critical thing for me was realizing that there were foods that I could enjoy, and I actually started taking the things that Dr. Mattar was sharing with me of how to enjoy the food or how to savor it. One of the things I gave up was drinking coffee, caffeine, which I was a coffee addict. But now what I do is I meet a friend for coffee once a week, and I just go into Starbucks and I just smell. I walk right up near the roaster and I just smell it, and I get the flavor of it and enjoy it. but I just don't taste it.
So you've trained your body where you don't have to have the coffee and you don't feel like you're denying yourself anything?
I enjoy it. I enjoy the smell of it. Last summer I was out of town in Iowa, in Pella, Iowa, and there's this famous bakery there, and they're known for their almond cookies. And a friend of mine said, "You shouldn't go in there." I said, "Oh, I'm going in to smell." And I walked in that bakery, and I just sat and walked around, looked at all the cakes and the thing, and I smelled it, And then by the end of the week when I was there, I decided I'm going to go in and have one of my almond cookies. And I went in and I enjoyed it. But I had a week of enjoying the smell, and then I had one day where I just enjoyed the cookie.
All right. Well, take 30 seconds here and encourage your fellow colleagues here on KRLA to give the Pasadena Weight Loss Center and Dr. Claude Matar a call and take advantage of the $75 opportunity to be in the program, the evaluation and consultation, and all of it for a one-time fee of $75. Take about 30 seconds and share your heart there. Encourage people.
Well, I would want to tell anybody who's listening in right now that what you get for that $75 is amazing. An amazing amount of knowledge from Dr. Matar. You get a person and a staff, Dr. Matar and his staff, who truly care about you and care about your success, because your success is their success. And they'll do everything they can to help you to find success in your weight loss program. So it's worth the $75. The consultation alone will be a motivation. You will learn just so much about yourself in that first consultation that it could spur you on to changing your lifestyle for a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life. You may lose weight, but you'll gain life.
Right. This is what this is, doctor, right? It's a lifestyle change.
Absolutely.
Enjoying life.
Of course, that's
none of
the
that
point.
dieting stuff.
No, do not diet. Diets do not work.
Well, I don't think there's one person with the sound of our voice here who has not tried a diet.
I agree.
And I guarantee all of us listening have had very little success with that.
Of course, the statistics, the national statistics are very clear. 95% failure rate.
See, we're debunking the myth. It is inevitable to gain weight during the holiday season. And you've just heard Pastor Ned Beadle. 105 pounds he's lost. He's maintaining that. He's enjoying life, going into coffee shops and bakeries and then enjoying the surroundings and the elements, even enjoying the feast of Thanksgiving. And what we're saying here, doctor, is you're being so generous in offering a one-time fee of $75. That's it. The program, the consultation, evaluation with you, the full testing, all of that right there, and teaching people like Ned.
And when Ned was talking about getting into this coffee shop, smelling the coffee and so forth, what this indicates is at one point, your relationship with food changes dramatically. Not because you're actually focusing on that, on changing that. No, it changes naturally, dramatically. That's what happens. You will control food instead of food controlling you. When you look at a piece of cake and it grabs your attention and it's calling your name and it's calling your name and it's calling your name until you grab it and eat it. That's one way of relationship. The other form of relationship that's saner and better and healthier is when you look at it, you can have it or not have it.
Right.
And if you do have it, knowing that it has sugar that's bad for you and maybe other ingredients that may be bad for you, you know exactly what to do about that so it doesn't create damage to your health.
Look, be successful in your weight loss and enjoy the holiday season and the foods that are contained in it.
Hey, Dave, you know what the best part of this whole program was?
Yeah, what's that, Pastor?
That was it. My middle child handed me down his clothes, and I fit in them, and I actually look better in them than he does. And that's a lot of fun to be able to say that.
Wait a minute, that's kind of like the backward role reversal, isn't it?
It really is, and I love it.
Be like Ned here. The next success story from Dr. Matar, lose weight, gain life, the Pasadena Weight Loss Center. One call, $75, that is it. Full testing, consultation, evaluation, the program, $75, doctor. Isn't it rocket science?
No, it's simple. Really simple. If you do it one step at a time.
626-844-4686. 626-844-4686. One-time $75 fee, full testing, consultation, evaluation with Dr. Matar. The program, $75. 626-844-4686. But you've got to call before now and the first of the year. 626-844-4686, PasadenaWeightLossCenter.com. You've been listening to Lose Weight, Gain Life with Dr. Claude Matar, founder and wellness director at Pasadena Weight Loss Center. I'm David James, and this is AMA 70 KRLA, The Answer.